everyone, please join me in welcoming David Chaikin to the stage.
Thank you, Holly. I'm honored and very humbled to be the 2010 Norman Cohn Hope Award recipient. Those of us here who have MS know that no two courses of symptoms are the same. Each one of us is unique. Each person has a different story. For my story of my life experience with MS, I've chosen as a metaphor the story of the Tin Man from the fairy tale The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, which was first printed in 1910. It's the story of a curse. It's the story of overcoming obstacles. It's the story of a care receiver becoming a caregiver. And it's the story of turning a curse into a gift. We first find the Tin Man standing alone, deep in the forest of Munchkin Land, rusted solid, his axe held high in the air in mid-chop. But now, how has he come to be there? The truth is, the Tin Man started life as a flesh and blood woodcutter. He was cursed by the Wicked Witch. Her curse was that he would dismember himself with his own axe. She tried with her curse to stop him from moving. However, the tinsmith refashioned him so that he could continue on the move. But because he was different now, those closest to him deserted him. The Tin Man lost his self-esteem. When he was caught in a rain, he rusted solid because he was just a reach away from his oil can. There was no one to help him. Dorothy and the Scarecrow found him and became his caregivers. They oiled up his rivets and joints and even gave him some range of motion. The Tin Man thought that the tinsmith hadn't made him a heart because he couldn't hear it beating inside his big barrel chest. They set off to the Emerald City to meet the great and powerful Wizard of Oz and have their wishes granted. Along the way, the Wicked Witch even tried a couple of more times to stop them from moving. Once in the Emerald City, the Munchkins there polished the Tin Man up and even pounded out some of his dents. The wizard's blustery image appeared, but he refused to help them and sent them off to bring back the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West. Dorothy was captured by the terrible flying monkeys and held prisoner in the witch's castle. To get her back, the Tin Man and his new friends climbed the highest mountains. They overcame the castle guards and stole Dorothy back. When the Wicked Witch tried to catch them as they were escaping, they all got together and threw a bucket of water on her, and she melted away forever. They returned to the Emerald City to see the wizard bringing the witch's broomstick with them. So you see, To rescue Dorothy, the Tin Man actually became her caregiver. The man behind the curtain was unveiled, and he presented the Tin Man with the clock shaped in a heart of red. This restored his self-esteem because not only could he now hear his heartbeat, he became a good deed doer. Here's my story. Like the Tin Man, it's the story of a curse. It's the story of overcoming obstacles and limits. It's the story of a care receiver turning into a caregiver. And it's the story of turning a curse into a gift. My curse is multiple sclerosis. I lost the use of my left leg first, then my right. Now, it's all I can do to move my arms, my hands, and my fingers. I have a lot of weakness in my torso. Fatigue is a major issue for me. My brain sometimes struggles with cognition. That's why my teleprompter is here today. There was a time when it was almost impossible for me to do my job. After working 8 to 10 hours during the business day,